What is the nervous system? The nervous system has two parts to it. The central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system is the brain and the spinal cord. The brain has many parts for different roles. The brain is like a watchtower. It controls the traffic of the planes, and the planes are the signals coming from the body. The watchtower also controls signals leaving the brain. The runway is the spinal cord, and this is where the signals can travel through the body. Signals don't go from the brain to other parts of the body. It travels through the spinal cord. As you can see in the picture, the watchtower is the brain, or the control center, and the runway is the spinal cord. The sky is more like the peripheral nervous system. As we talk about the sky and the peripheral nervous system, the peripheral nervous system is the second part of the nervous system. This section of the nervous system includes everything other than the brain and the spinal cord. The building block for the nervous system is neurons. In the neurons there are axons, dendrites, and nuclei. The axons take information from the body cells, and the dendrites bring information to the body cells. And the nuclei helps the cells stay alive. The peripheral nervous system are usually talking about the reflex arc. The reflex arc have many different parts to it. There is the sensory receptors, the motor neurons, and the spinal cord. You have sensory receptors in your skin that detect pressure, temperature, and pain. Once these receptors pick up a sensation, they send the information to the spinal cord. Then, from the spinal cord, it registers this information and sends it to a motor neuron. This neuron then tells the muscle to contract from whatever the pain, pressure, or temperature it is coming from. During a couple classes ago, I watched a movie on how Navy SEALs control their amygdala. The amygdala is the part of your brain that controls your level of fear. Another part of the brain that also has something to do with fear is the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is the front part of your brain that controls your thinking. Some techniques the Navy SEALs used for overriding their amygdala were self-talk, visualization, breathing, and goal setting. The self-talk and visualization technique would help keep composure when in stressful situations. The breathing would help relax your body and keep your heart rate down. The goal setting technique would be useful to push your body to finish strong but also stay relaxed. These techniques of keeping composure and losing fear would really help my life. I plan to use some of these techniques in my sports. One sport in particular is volleyball. I am very interested in volleyball, but also have many fearful moments. Like, will I get my serve over the net? Will this be a good set? In volleyball, the technique of breathing and visualization would help, because I would be able to visualize my movement and would be when I am in tense situations. For example, before a game, I usually set a goal to get all my serves over. When this happens, I become more aware of the game and I need to score these points. This plan for overriding my amygdala is very useful in my life. Thank you for your time, Mr. Kumpel.